Okay, so now we're going to go into the 4 archetypes of communication. All right, we know that our words are only 7%. Okay, so there's different archetypes that we can step into to help support people. Okay, so in life coaching, the way you communicate can shift depending on the client's needs. Right, there are 4 archetypes of communication that you can adopt to create influence and connection. Okay. So again, we know our physiology is 55%, tonality 38%, words only 7%. So 93% of communication isn't about the words you're saying, it's about how you say them. Big thing. So the first archetype is the coach. So this type of archetype of communication is direct, authoritative, it's action-orientated, okay, like a fitness coach pushing for results. Okay. Then we have the friend archetype. It's a bit more warm, it's friendly, supportive. All right, we'll go into the subtleties of what it takes and how to step into these archetypes. Then we have the teacher archetype. So it's clear, calm, instructional, right, guiding clients through new concepts or skills. And then we have the motivator. This is my favorite archetype. It's very uplifting, inspiring, helping clients feel empowered to take action. Okay, so now I'm going to break it down for you. So the coach. So the goal is to guide and instruct. It's based on like the how, right? So it's about pushing the client towards taking action. Okay, it's direct. All right, it's focused on achieving results. You might have a firmer tone, okay, challenging your client to step out of the comfort zone. Okay, so when to use, this is when, if your client needs more discipline, accountability, or is stuck in procrastination, you might need to be a bit more firmer. Okay, so the communication style with this, we've got volume, tonality goes up. So generally louder, right? You think a coach or a football coach. Okay, it's also staccato. So if people don't know what this word is, it means the words aren't linked. It's very jumpy. It's not flowy. It's direct. It's punchy. Okay, you must do this. Let's go. Right? It's very unlinked. Okay, the body language. If you see me do that, it was very forward, leaning. Okay, the hand gestures forward. Think football coach, right? Let's go, team. It's time to do this. Right? It's loud. Okay, so that's the coach archetype. Then we have the friend archetype, which is a lot different. Okay, so the goal here is to connect. This is how we build rapport. Okay, so we use this, if the client's going through a challenging time, needs emotional support, we're trying to build rapport. This style of communication was then very good for that. It makes them feel safe. Okay. So with this, it's more conversational. The pitch is higher, so instead of it being more down, it's more, hey, how are you? Like think about if you see like a puppy, right? Or a dog, it's, hey, how you doing? Right? The pitch kind of goes up. Nice to see you today, right? Yeah, we're just chilling out. We just had a good day, having something to eat. Right? What are you up to today, right? It's conversational. It's chill. And you notice that the body language is kind of leaning back. The filler words are okay as well, like so ums, ahs. It's okay to have these filler words. All right, and a little bit of humor too. Humor is great for that conversational style. And you just think, when you're trying to connect with this archetype, just think like best friend. Hey, how are you, man? Yeah, come. I'm just chilling. Like it's relaxed. Okay. Then we go into the teacher archetype. So the goal here is to inform them, give them a new insight. Okay, it's more focused on what is it? All right. So when to use this is to introduce new concepts, teach them tools for personal development, or help them understand certain behaviors as well. Okay, we want to educate them, we want to inform them. So with the teacher archetype, the rate tends to slow down. Okay, now it's not super slow, but it tends to slow down. So today we're talking about the teacher archetype. pauses. My pitch gets deeper, right? Because you're in more of an authority position when you're teaching. So you would lower the voice. Okay, you think of a professor, right? Their voice would be deeper. So today we're going to be talking about quantum physics. Okay, minimal movements, slow, hold those movements as well. Okay, so the body language is more solid as well. It's more straight. And when you're trying to connect to this style, just think like a lecturer. All right, so me and Luke go in and out of a lot of these different archetypes when we're communicating and doing this training. We spend quite a lot of time in teacher, but then there's times where we need to motivate. So we move in the body more, okay? And there's times where we need to be more friendly. And then with some of the people who work with us more one-on-one, and we need to be more into the coach, a bit more pushy, okay? So the motivator archetype, okay? So this is my favorite. The tone is more enthusiastic, it's uplifting. Okay, the goal is to inspire. All right, so when to use this, when a client needs encouragement, especially if they're feeling disheartened or unsure about themselves, I want to help to raise their energy, so raise the state, inspire them to take action. Okay, so this communication style, we're increasing the rate of speech, the volume goes up, but the words are linked together, so they're nice and rhythmic when we're speaking. Right, so it's more open as well, right? So the facial expressions are open, tonality, there's more emotions, the energy's higher, we're moving more with purpose, right? So the body language is opening, palms up, right? Instead of the palms being down when we're in educational mode, palms are up. It's inspiring, we're lifting, we're moving, open arms, higher energy, more tonality. All right, let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go through the quantum leap process today, right? We're going to be doing anchoring, right? And it's going to be so amazing for everyone today. It's going to be transformative, right? So we're really bringing in more movement, more arms, more energy, because the energy transfers over to them as well. All right, so those are the communication styles. It is a little advanced, but just to get the idea of these communication styles, and you can understand, okay, am I in motivator? Am I in friend? Am I in coach? Am I in teacher/educator? And you can get a feel of that, the way we're communicating to people. Because again, what do we know? Words is only 7%. So we can activate these archetypes. Doesn't matter what words we're saying. It just matters on the tonality, the movement, the way we're moving our arms, the way our tone is, the speed of our voice.